Teams to be undefeated here. UQAM Murcia. Well, this is a David and Goliath fixture. It's two teams at different spectrums of this table. UQAM Murcia on fire this season, having made it to the semi-finals last year where they lost to the champions Ike, while MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, who also made it to the semi-finals last year, are 0-5. Other games you can see today: Banvit will be taking on Anvil, while tomorrow Ventspils will be taking on Nizhny Novgorod, and Le Mans South will be taking on Sidnigas Avellino, who are second in the group. Well, it was only in game day 4 when UQAM Murcia were at home and they took on Sidnigas Avellino in a very, very close fixture. They only won by 3 points. That was Sidnigas Avellino's only loss here of the Basketball Champions League. Well, one thing you want to know about these fans here in Ludwigsburg is they're very passionate. They travel very far. If you saw in the quarterfinals last year against their rivals, they traveled very, very well. There you can see Sidnigas Avellino sitting 4-1. Banvit in that third place, and Nizhny Novgorod just holding the fourth place. Well, it was against Medi Bayreuth last year, where MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg came from behind to win this second leg and booked their ticket in Athens for the Final Four. But it hasn't gone to plan this year. A few changes in the team, a few new faces, just trying to settle in this season, really try to get things going. Well, UQAM Murcia, it's fair to say they've just simply been on fire. You can see Obi Sokos leading the way along with Shalon Kloog, the Dutch international player. Another player stepping up, a young player, Emmanuel Kate as well. The Romanian, 21 years of age, really starting to ascend himself here. Well, Milton Doyle showing some good numbers as well. And what's good about this UQAM Murcia team, there's a good blend of experience and youth, which is going to take them a long way down the road. While we're almost halfway through the Basketball Champions League, and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg really need to pick up a victory here tonight, but it's such a big ask against a team who's undefeated. And Coach John Patrick knows that there's work to be done. He knows that he's going to need to ask a lot from Aaron Bess and Jordan Crawford, as well as veteran players, 35 years of plays, Adam Wolkowski. But who knows, maybe tonight could be a night where they get the backing from the fans, and they could come up, which will be a David and Goliath victory for them, respectively. Well, for these two teams, it's all going to be about tempo tonight. UQAM Murcia probably going to think in their minds, at one point, it's going to be very hard to maintain this undefeated record. So they're really going to need to push a tempo early if they're going to come out with a victory. Well, Obi Soko, in the first all-team last year for the Basketball Champions League, proven to be a very, very effective player. Almost what they said was a three-stretch forward, but in his favor, definitely a power forward that can put the ball on the floor and attack the basket. By Shalon Kloog, definitely one of the most versatile and athletic point guards here in the competition. Marcus Delia, the Argentine international, enjoying his career here in Europe, having come out of Argentina only a few seasons ago. And one thing about UQAM Murcia, a lot of depth in this team, a lot of players that can step up, really make a difference. Well, again, you can see these players, the pressure they got to be under. I mean, when you make a semi-final of the Basketball Champions League, there's a lot of expectations for you to improve and move on next year, but a lot of changes in the team really have not gone in their favor. As you can see, haven't won a game yet. But these players, they've got a point to prove tonight, that they've got to make sure that they can prove that they can play at this level. Sebekis, again, a lot's going to be depending on his perimeter play, how well he can get a few good looks and knock down some three-pointers. Really, it's that synergy, the collectiveness that got them to this spot last year. You know, one thing John Patrick's definitely known for here at this professional level, especially his years here in Germany and when he was coaching in Japan, is he always knows how to get his teams to play together. And with a backing like they got from these fans, there's no reason to say they can't push UQAM Murcia for 4 quarters. When you think about last week's game for MHP Riesen-Ludwigsburg, very unlucky not to come out with a victory as they took it into overtime. They had the shot to win it in the end, but really, for them, they've got at some point believe in themselves, and they got to push a bit of tempo. You look at the amount of perimeter shooters that UQAM Murcia have got in the team. I mean, the good thing about them is that with so many three-point shooters, they can spread the floor, which allows the big man such as Obi Soko to go to work. We'll just get set to introduce our officials pretty soon for tonight. And the officials, as we've said, have done a fantastic job in this competition, the Basketball Champions League. They've done a great job in all of these FIBA competitions, for that matter. We're very proud to say that we have the very best officials here. And our officials, as you can see, getting ready. They're coming from France, Latvia, Bulgaria, Martin Horozov, Andres, Uncle Rogers, and Johan Rosso. And as we said, we give so much credit to our officials, having done such an excellent job here in the Basketball Champions League, and they'll continue to do so here tonight. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what lineups we go with tonight. UQAM Murcia, I cannot imagine there's going to be a change in their starting five. You know, with the versatility. As you can see, they're going with Marcus Delia, who has very impressive starts. Sadio Rojas will play the 3 spot. Milton Doyle, Charlotte Kloof, and they're going to put Obi Soko in a joint small forward role. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to play him in that 3-stretch 4 role. But with his foot speed, along with his ball handling abilities, he definitely will give a lot of problems to whoever's guarding him. Well, Javier Juarez knows that this season's a big season for them. They almost got there last year to the final. They know definitely this year that's going to be their expectation, to get to that final, and who knows, maybe become the 3rd champions of the Basketball Champions League. Well, you're going to hear that drum set all night, and again, we're going to see what lineup they're going to go tonight. Owen Klassen is going to make a starting lineup as the big man. Adam Wolikovsky will make the power forward role, while Lamont Deshaun Jones, Donatas Sabekis, and Jordan Crawford will play in the backcourt. Well, it's a small lineup to go in the backcourt, but you can see they're probably going to go for the transition, the speed, really try to push the tempo. And that's what's going to get MHP Riesen-Ludwigsburg in this game, is how well they can play up and down. John Patrick made his coaching career in Japan, moved back out here to Germany. Probably one of the favorite coaches in Germany, known for his spirit and able to get his teams to play together. He knows he's got a tough job tonight. Well, MHP Riesen-Ludwigsburg, a very well-respected club for its youth development here in Germany. Again, they've got a very fine youth development system where they've got players coming through. And as for that back to UQAM Murcia as well, having a very good youth program, and that's all about Spanish basketball. For them, you got to imagine they play week in, week out in one of the toughest leagues in Europe, possibly the 2nd best league outside the NBA, the ACB. Holding some great teams, and we're lucky to have 2 of the top teams in the ACB, Iberostar Tenerife and UQAM Murcia. Well, Marcos Delia is ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. UQAM Murcia, they're on the road here tonight in Ludwigsburg. The home side need to pick up their first victory. We're seconds away from tip. Milton Doyle has a shooting fade up. Wolitkowski, well, he'll be in the low block. He'll be banging around. Well, Sadia Rojas, he'll be running the fast break. We thank you for joining us. It's the Basketball Champions League. Game day 6, Group A. We're set for tip. Do not go anywhere. Well, Obi Soko's going to jump here with Klassen. We're going to go straight from the tip. The British power forward making his name known here in Europe. And there's MHP Riesenberg. Well, they get an easy layup, and you can see right off the tip, it was easily tucked away. Kind of a jump ball. You seldom see that here. Shalom Kloof's going to bring the ball up now. Again, you can hear this home crowd. Now, MHP Riesenberg, they've got to keep this energy going here if they're going to keep this crowd in the game. Obi Soko on the ball as he gives it up now to Shalom Kloof. Kloof throws it down low. Marcus Delia. Delia backs down. He's got 4 in the shot clock, puts up a jump hook, and Marcus Delia makes it easy. Going through the system there. One dribble jump hook. That's what the Argentines known for. Or Jordan Crawford. Make his debut as he gives it off. Catches shoot off the 15-foot. In and out, doesn't get it. Soko with a rebound. Now this is going to be an interesting matchup, one-on-one. Shalom Kloof against Jordan Crawford. Shalom Kloof, as you can see, he's playing for the Dutch national team in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. And this is what they're going to try and post him up in the low block. Kloof gets it on the baseline, guarded by Crawford. 3 on the shot clock. Goes all the way, dish it up. Delia, does he get it off? 24-second violation. Good defense from MHP Riesenberg. Well, it was Wolitkowski, hurt his shoulder, but you can see he came over with the switch in the help side. Smart defense. Now, Shalom Kloof should have shot that. Well, he could have had a foul there. He was unlucky not to get that call. Well, Crawford now can try and get things going. This has been a problem for them. There's a lot's been going through Crawford. He's a good point guard, but maybe at times too many dribbles. Klassen tries the 3 from the perimeter, doesn't get it. Sadia Rose with a rebound. Now Shalom Kloof can break. Now they got a number down. It's 5-on-4. And Kloof loses dribble. And MHP Riesenberg able to recover, but Milton Doyle through in the corner. Milton Doyle! Well, you cannot give him some early looks. Milton Doyle, known for the jump shot, as he sinks the triple. And Crawford now gives up to Wolitkowski. Jones takes it and steps back, gives it out to Klassen. Takes it down the middle, comes up one screen, it's going down the corner now. 5 on the shot clock, looks for Klassen. Klassen, low block's got to put it up, kicks out Crawford. They get a 3, someone's got to shoot it. Gets a 3 off in the corner, and Jordan Crawford sinks the triple. Well, you were worried there at one point where they're going to get called for a 24-second violation, but they managed to get the 3-pointer off. Milton Doyle goes pick and roll, gives up to Delia. Tries a lob pass. Soko just able to keep it alive on the baseline. Soko pulls up from 10 feet, and Obi Soko can't get it. There's a foul on Marcos Delia underneath the basket. Well, Delia gets an early call there. There you can see the ball movement, and there's the 3 from Milton Doyle. Early look in the corner. They're going to have to do their homework properly because Milton Doyle will light the gym up. Well, Emmanuel Kate is just going to come in and give Marcos Delia a change. Crawford guarded by Shalom Kloof. Gets a hard screen there from Klassen. Tries a lob pass, gets intercepted, keep it alive. Klassen, low block, goes up, no call, no foul. Sadia Rojas with the ball. Gives up to Shalom Kloof. Kloof now looking for Soko, guarded by Wolitkowski. Now this could be a matchup here. Obi Soko baseline draws the foul now. Well, yeah, Wolitkowski's guarding Obi Soko now. That is going to be a mismatch all night long for MHP Riesenberg. As we mentioned, Obi Soko is really a guard in a big man's body, and he's going to beat Wolitkowski off the dribble every time. Wolitkowski's got to go to the bench now as he picks up his first foul. You can see how frustrated he is. Now, I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like the officials are trying to decide, one, who's the foul on, but I can't imagine they've called an unsportsmanlike foul. Now, there's Soko. Soko goes baseline. Now, I can't see the official's call, but by Walikovsky's decision, it goes baseline. But what's the official call? That's what I want to know. Well, they've either called a shooting foul or they've called an unsportsmanlike foul. Well, they've called an unsportsmanlike foul. Wow. I respect the official's call, but I'm not 100% sure on that one, to be honest. Colby Soko misses the, but gets a one, actually. Now, I judge the official's call, but maybe, you know, they felt that the drag on the arm was dangerous, but you got to think, takes the physicality away from the game, of course. But Shalon Kloof now catching the perimeter. He's looking for Soko on the low block. Soko dribbles, puts up a jump hook. It's a tough one. In and out, doesn't get it. They get the rebound. And now MHP Reason Ludwigsburg can break. He's come off one screen, comes off another. He's got time and space, doesn't want to pull it up for it. Corner, Crawford, he's made 1-3. And Crawford sinks another one. Well, gets the three. The assist came from Donatas Sabekis. MHP Reason Ludwigsburg now just trying to spread the floor with the perimeter shooting. Milton Doyle now kicks it in the corner. Kloof catches a tough pass. He's going to call pick and roll with Emmanuel Kase. Comes off another screen, pulls up for 10 feet, and Shalon Kloof. Well, that mid-range jump shot, simply automatic from Shalon Kloof. Pass in now, gives up to Jones. Jones comes off another screen. Jones pulls up wide open from 18 feet. Jones sinks it, nothing but net. As he puts MHP Reason Ludwigsburg up by 1 point. Well, Lamont Deshaun Jones, a good shot for him. He moves up to 4 points now. Well, Shalon Kloof now comes off one screen, comes off another, tries to lob the Kate in the low block. Time and space. One on shot clock. Well, they turn it over. 24-second violation. Second time now for Ukem Murthia. Well, Emmanuel Kase, only 21 years of age, but, you know, we talk about his physicality on the rebounding, but he's got to develop that post play and the touch around the basket to really be an elite player here in Europe. Jones there. Well, they didn't take him in the end. You can see Obi Soko thought he was going to kick the ball out. Well, takes it in the lane, makes the bump, puts up a deep, deep floater, misses horribly. Now Soko's going to take the ball himself, goes all the way. Obi Soko, well, he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, the foul there on Owen Klassen. Well, man, you could talk about, there's the reason why Obi Soko simply is in EuroLeague top 5 last year. A power forward, but gets a rebound, doesn't mind going himself. Well, the GB International, unlucky not to get the M1. Well, what a time it is now in Obi Soko's career, really in his prime now, 28 years of age. Enjoying his last few seasons here with Ukem Murthia. Great Britain basketball really going to need him to step up for qualifying for the next Eurobasket, that's for sure. As he makes a second free throw and he puts Ukem Murthia up by 1 point. Jordan Crawford brings the ball up, guarded by Shalon Kloof. Kloof guarded by Soko. Well, Owens takes it in, kicks out. Crawford, he's made 2 threes. Well, he had Kloof up in the air. He's got to drive to the basket. Well, too strong on the pass, but there was a foul underneath the basket. And Shalon Kloof fouls Lamont Deshaun Jones. Well, the ball wasn't going anywhere. It's going to be baseline ball now to MHP Reason Ludwigsburg. Well, if you look behind the basket, you've got the fans with the drums here. And MHP Reason Ludwigsburg, known for having fans that travel all over Europe to see them play. And Shalon Kloof just goes to the bench as Booker comes into the game. Well, pulls up for a 3, puts a 3 up. The 3 is no good. Booker with a rebound now. He can push in transition. Down low, good hands. Kate's got to go up with it. Well, can't get it, tries to tip it back. Doesn't finish. Now Ludwigsburg can push while crosses over. Makes the contact, puts it up, tips it in. What a tough move. Lamont Deshaun Jones just going to the basket. Well, they don't get back, and Kate. Well, transition defense, very poor, but Emmanuel Kate, what a way to run the fast break like a trailer. And Martin Crawford guarded by Booker. Comes off one screen, pick and pop. All time space, takes the three, looks a little bit off. Doesn't get it. And Obi Soko, well, he didn't save it. It looked like Soko saved it and knocked it off Crawford. It looks like he stepped out of bounds. Well, Walikovsky's come back into the game after getting the unsportsmanlike foul. And it's probably just to give him a little bit of size in the low block. Well, there was the fast break run there by Emmanuel Kate. And a 5-second violation's called. Well. No, it's a personal foul, sorry. Offensive foul there on Karim Jallow. Booker gives it up, goes hand off now with Doyle. Well, they give it in the corner, Sadi Rojas. Rojas takes it down the middle, steps in around, easy layup, uncontested. Well, they got to play more physical defense than that, but Sadi Rojas splits the defense with a penetration. Now Jones wants to go pick and roll. Goes off with, well, all the way. Jones pulls up in the lane, puts it up, gets fouled. And Lamont Deshaun Jones will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Strong penetration off the pick and roll. Well, Strong gets fouled there by Sadi Rojas, but Rojas just too slow to react on the switch. Well, he makes the first free throw. Makes them both. And cuts it down now to a 1-point ball game. This is better now from Ludwigsburg. They really got to make sure they stay in the game. And try not to dig themselves too much a hole to get back into. Now Milton Doyle is going to bring the ball up. Gives up to Rojas now. Rojas gives it to Soko. Just slow things down to send it back out to Booker. In the low block now to Booker. Booker heavily guarded by Crawford. Well, gets fouled, puts it up. And it's going to be 2 shots as it was a shooting foul. As Crawford will go to the free throw line. Well, Crawford just overcommits, allows him to spin. It's just the reach there that kills him now. I'm not 100% sure that was a shooting foul, to be honest. It looked like the foul was before the shot, but Booker will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Oscar Booker played his basketball at the University of Colorado. Had a season in Spain last year while having just played in the D League, the G League before that. But now usually coming off the bench for Cam Murphy as he makes the second free throw. You can see the traveling fans from Spain as he puts him up by 2 points. And Crawford brings the ball up now, guarded by Booker. Well, curls the screen now, goes all the way off the backboard. Strong move. Well, that's one way to beat the defense. Strong play there by Aaron Best as he gets his first 2 points of the game while Booker gets away with a carry. You can see there now, Obi Soko guarding very heavily. Askia Booker catch and shoot from the perimeter, and Askia Booker just sinks it from downtown. Nothing but net. Beautiful basketball by Cam Murphy. Booker now goes to 4 points. He's actually tough players. He's got his feet set. Best comes off a screen now from Walichowski. Best makes the contact, puts it up, and one for Aaron Best. Now looking like a different player this week, attacking the basket, making the contact, and he gets the and one. There you can see contact with Kate away off the glass. He'll go to the free throw line now to make it a three-point play. Well, look how he curls the screen and just a finger off the glass. That was the previous play. Aaron Best just giving Loversburg a little bit more life in their offense, really making it count. Well, Canadian international. He was actually born in Tacoma, Washington. He makes the free throw. Makes it a three-point play. Now both teams one foul away from the penalty as we're just over 2 minutes ago here in the fourth quarter. Norton Doyle pulls out from the penetration. Gives it to Soko now. Soko looking for a handoff with Askia Booker. Booker comes off another screen. Well, poor pass to keep it alive. 3 on the shot clock. Booker's got to shoot it. Puts up another 3. Doesn't get it, but they get the offensive rebound. Kate back to Booker. And didn't take the triple. Pick and roll now. Oh, beautiful basketball, but they can't keep it alive. And now Walichowski will take it in transition. Gives up to Jallo. They kick it out. We got a 3 ball. 3 is up. Jallo with a rebound. Keeps it alive. And we got a tie game now here with just over a minute and a half. We got a bit of pick and pop. Walichowski, why not? Tries the 3. Oh, 2 3-pointers there. Poor attempts. You can see this is the part of Emmett. Well, Soko, dish off. Kate lays it up. The assist from Obi Soko. Well, that is just beautiful basketball with Cam Mercier. They just know each other's positions. They play to each other's strengths, but they'll get out on the break. And MHP Rees and Loversburg transition defense. They got to fix it up. Walichowski kicks out Best. They get a shot in the corner. The 3 is up. Looks a little bit short. Doesn't get it. And now they'll slow it down in transition. With Brett Ollison. His point guard duties. Busker's got to kick it out. Well, they turn it over. Now they can break. Wow, poor turnover. They keep it alive. Ball is up. Nowhere to be found. And now they got numbers. Throws it up. Kate under the basket, and he lays it up. And MHP Rees and Loversburg. Sloppy play, but okay, Mercier. Just beautiful transition basketball. The ball does the work. It does the movement. And that's just sloppy play there. But look at this unselfish basketball by the boys from Spain. As MHP Rees and Loversburg are going to call timeout to talk it over 1-0. No timeout's been called. And you can see the problem for Loversburg is they don't have Crawford on the court. They don't really have a playmaker. No point guard to run the show, but Crawford's going to go all the way. Crawford reverse layup. Martin Crawford missed the layup. It was a good look, but just couldn't finish. And now Cam Mercier, their time. 8 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks in the corner. Ollison, Soko doesn't take many threes, but doesn't get it. And now 10 seconds to get the last shot. Jones keeps it alive. Oh, he's got nice and wide open for Crawford's got to get something going. Steps back. Well, time and space. J.R. Crawford sinks it at the end of the first quarter. And JC just gives MHP Rees and Loversburg a little bit of life and a little bit of hope. But that is as it stands here at the end of the first quarter. With Cam Mercier playing their beautiful, unselfish basketball. But MHP Rees and Loversburg not backing down. We can see both teams 2 for 4 and 2 for 8 from the perimeter. But again, the exact same within the rainbow, 6 for 10. Not a lot to separate them. But that is as it stands here at the end of the first quarter. Well, he knows it's a bit of a storm his team's going to have to ride tonight if they're going to come out with a victory. But, you know, one thing his team are very good at is playing through the adversity. We saw that with City against Avellino at home 2 weeks ago. With Cam Murcia, they cannot be complacent. You know, they really want to maintain their dominance. Who knows? It could be a good goal for them to go the first half. If they can win the next 2 games, it goes 7-0. But Marcus Deliot in the low block. Well, comes a double. Kloof on the perimeter. Why not? Shalon Kloof tips it up, and it goes right in. Well, Shalon Kloof, another one who doesn't take a lot of perimeter shots, but you know, it doesn't mean you shouldn't defend him. One of the more dominant point guards here in the Basketball Champions League. Gets him up in the air, takes a very, very wild shot, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound, keeps it alive. Gets a handoff, makes the contact all the way, layup doesn't get it. And there's a foul under the basket. Looks like it's on Klassen. Wow, it was a strong move. But Keelan Martin's got to finish that. I mean, it's better from MHP Riesling Liversberg, though. They're attacking the basket, and they're going at them. They just got to finish. Well, good defense by Emmanuel Kate. I mean, look at Emmanuel Kate, young player there, defending like someone with years of experience. Doesn't go in and try to block him, keeps his hands up, and just makes himself a nuisance enough to force Martin Keelan with a missed layup. So Shalon Kloof now gives it up to Emmanuel Kate. Ollison throws it down to Marcus Deliot. Or spins around, uses left hand again, while Kate with the offensive board loses it. And Cam Murcia will get the ball baseline with 5 seconds to go. So they're going down the ball to get into Deliot. Deliot's got to get something going now. 2 on the shot clock. Kate under the basket right at the end of the shot clock. The 1-2 punch between the veteran and the youngster. Emmanuel Kate. Well, 8 points already tonight. Probably one of his better offensive performances here in the regular season. Well, baseline puts up the jump shot, doesn't get it. Well, gets the offensive board, and he misses the layup. Well, this is killing MHP Riesling. Well, fakes the behind the back pass. Keelan Martin kicks out. Well, he wants to go pick and roll. Comes off the screen. Well, there's no space on the pick. Got to shoot it. Keelan Martin puts a 3 up, and he sinks the triple, and that just keeps him in it. Keelan Martin gets his first 3 points of the game. He cuts it down now to a 3-point game. Well, you've got to look at the spacing now. MHP Riesling Liversberg, when they go and pick and roll, they've got to make the space, because otherwise they're just going to be dribbling into the help side defense. Well, calls the screen now. Well, he's got to kick it out. Erterson, Deliot, back to Erterson. He's got to shoot it. 1-1 all the way. 24-second violation. 3rd time now that's happened to Cam Murcia. Well, complacency could cause them a few problems in the long stretch of this game. But timeout now to MHP Riesling Liversberg as they're fighting back. Well, Cam Murcia just shooting a little bit better within the rainbow, 62%, but they do have more 3-point attempts, and they've made more as well, 3 for 9 for that matter. But Cam Murcia not taking many shots from the perimeter.
Everybody go to the rebound. We're doing good on defense for the last 2 seconds. All right, then get the rebound. Look, hey, we're good. We're gonna run this. We're gonna run this down. Okay, rebound.
Again, Cam Murcia just 1 step better on the rebounds. They have it 12-9. Well, a lot of that's got to be down to the fact that, you know, they got the size inside with Marcus Deliot, Obi Soko for that matter, and Emmanuel Kate, 21 years of age. Probably one of the dominant rebounders here in the Basketball Champions League with his size and physicality. Well, look at this for the deep 3 from Keelan Martin. Again, 3-point shooting hasn't been their strongest point for MHP Riesling Liversberg, but they can just get a few good looks tonight. You know, Jordan Crawford's hit 2 already. They can really push it down the long stretch. Well, in the lane, makes the contact, doesn't get it. And now Ukam Murthy can push in transition. Will get the ball in the corner. Sam comes off one screen, will lose his dribble. Back to Kloof, looking inside to Kate. Kate's going to back down. He's got Kloof wide open, spins, good move from the young fella. Puts up a wild circus shot, doesn't get it. Keelan Martin gets a rebound. Now Jordan Crawford can push it well, deep pass. Walikovsky catches it, goes up, and the veteran going to work on Marcus Delia. Now, we haven't seen a lot of that of Walikovsky, as he likes to settle for perimeter shots. But if they could just get a bit more of him in the low block, he could have a good game tonight. They're going to look to throw it down low to Kate. And he's fouled under the basket. The foul is on Jones. Well, Jones primarily is a perimeter player, but Walikovsky, one dribble, jump hook, right over Marcus Delia. Now Erdogan kicks it out. Shalom Kloof thought about the three. Erdogan will take it. It's way off at the backboard. Kate almost comes up with a rebound, but doesn't get it. Now they got a man down. It's 5-on-4. Crawford got it by Kloof. Crawford gets him up in the air. And Walikovsky just throws it away. Poor play. Now Shalom Kloof's going to bring the ball up. Gives up catch and shoot. Olsen right off the catch, and he sinks the triple. Well, heavily guided, but he was able to get the shot up. What a strong three-pointer. Crawford now gives it up to Martin. Martin looking for the handoff. Crawford pick and pop. Well, he's tried 1-3, tries another one. Walikovsky still can't get it. They come up with an offensive board. Comes off one screen now, kicks out. Well, he tried 1-3. This one he doesn't go for. Well, someone's got to shoot it. They get a poor shot up in the end. They don't get it. And now Ollison, pick and roll now with Soko. Soko, Eurostep, turns it over. And now Crawford keeps it alive, transition. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Crawford tries to give and go, doesn't get it. And now he's going to back down. Kicks out. Walikovsky tries his third three. This time he gets it. Nothing but net by the veteran. And he cuts it to a one-point ball game. 4th three of the night now for Ukam Murthy. Shalom Kloof on the ball, guarded heavily. Comes off another screen. Looking for Marcos Delia, out to Soko. They try the lob, they turn it over again. And now they got numbers. Keelan Martin, wow. You can see he was trying to throw the bounce pass, but I mean, that's a tough angle. Just sometimes MHP Reason Liversburg, they just try to force the issue, but Walikovsky gets the set shot off. Nothing but net from the big man. The veteran just showing, still got the range in his jump shot. And Ukam Murthy, complacency could cost him down the stretch of this game. Now, this is a team that can really turn it on and off when they need to. They don't want to fall asleep here, especially against a team who's dying for a victory. Manuel Kate is the top scorer, followed by Soko and Kloof.
We can play without energy, without balls, or find the space in the low post. And later, the pass, focus. Stanovic, no problem. Next pass is good, okay? Come on. But later, different.
Well, Jordan Crawford still top scorer so far, followed by Jones. His best is 5, but Crawford hasn't had many looks from the perimeter since the first quarter. I mean, it's the right idea, but you can see Ertasan just get back into the help side, recovering. Well, baseline ball now to MHP Reason Liversburg. What can they get off this set piece? Jones now goes screen with Walakovsky. Jones takes it in. Jones, finger roll, beautiful move as he puts him up by 1 point. And Cam Murthy has got Askia Booker back in the lineup, probably just to give him a little bit more options from the perimeter now. Jones moves to 10 points, top score in the game. Soko dish it up. Well, Delia gets away with a travel. Well, Delia caught the ball. You see he took 2 steps before he laid it up, but that one went uncalled. Jones now catches it on the wing. Now here's a bit of a mismatch. Guarded by Ollison. Wants to go pick and roll. Jones steps back, takes the jump shot. Jones in and out, doesn't get it. They're going for the second opportunity, but Delia gets a rebound. And now Askia Booker, he wants to go pick and roll with Delia. Well, Delia's wide open under the basket, guarded by Walakovsky. Spins in and around. Delia, strong move off the backboard, doesn't get it. And now Walakovsky in transition. Gives up the Klein. Back to Walakovsky. Well, gets Delia up. Puts up a jump hook, and he gets it with the hook shot. And the veteran just going to work right now. Well, Walakovsky up to 7 points. And Askia Booker is going to have to pull it out. It's getting like a bit of a roller coaster. Each team taking a lead back and forth. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Booker in the lane. They turn it over again. Well, the turnovers are killing UQAM Murcia. Klein transition, pulls it out. Well, Best. Smart decision not to go for the three-pointer. Gets another screen. Back to Walakovsky. Baseline. Lays it up and he misses the layup. Well, Keelan Martin wasn't too sure whether he's going to dunk it or where he's going to lay it up, but really, you just got to go up and dunk it, get the foul. Well, Soko gets in the low block, guarded by Keelan Martin. And Obi Soko is going to back down, and he's fouled. And he doesn't get the shot, but the foul was on the ground, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Well, you just got to go up and dunk it, to be honest. I mean, either way, if it's a 50-50, if you try to dunk it, you're probably going to come up with a foul. Well, Walakovsky goes to the bench and gets a standing ovation from the home crowd for his efforts. Owen Klassen just comes into relieving for a few minutes. Well, Askia Booker wants to go pick and roll. Kicks out well. Milton Doyle, he gets him up in the air. Booker made 1-3, puts it up. Askia Booker in and around, but he gets the magic touch as he puts UQAM Murcia up by 2 points. Jones now comes off one screen, kicks out. Klassen gives a hand up to Klein. Klein back to Klassen. Klassen pick and pop, takes the jump shot, doesn't get it. Strong rebound by Sete Rojas. And now UQAM Murcia can break. Tries another three, up and away. Well, Askia Booker is on fuego. Está. And UQAM Murcia now down by 5 points. Have to call timeout. I mean, that stat says it all right there. UQAM Murcia, 21 points from the bench. It just shows the depth they've got in the team. I mean, John Patrick, he's doing getting everything he can from his boys, but
You got Kareem.
really we talked about it's the David versus Goliath.
You got Kiwi. Good job, Kiwi. Good job,
There's
Kiwi.
no room for blunder. You've got to make sure every shot you take is the right shot.
Take our time
Because
on
UCAM Murcia,
offense. Look,
I think with a team like UCAM
5-point
Murcia,
game.
if you make mistakes, they'll make you pay. But if you get it right, as we've seen, they'll still make you pay in transition. But UCAM Murcia with 8 turnovers, MHP Reason Lovisberg with only 3.
If lost, puño. Okay, balance. He has to go to the rim, balance. Vale.
Askia Booker just simply lighting it up from the perimeter. Cash money. It's going to be a long night, but look at this from the step back. Out of space, the quick foot speed there. Crawford. Now Aaron Betts is going to take up point guard duties. Over a minute and a half to go in the first half. MHP Reason Lovisberg. The gap has been built, but it takes it all the way. Jones lays it up off the glass. Strong move. Well, he's playing like an MVP tonight as he moves up to 12 points. And Jones is 56% from the field. I mean, he's having a great night, but here's a problem for MHP Reason Lovisberg. They throw it up. They turn it over. 9th turnover now for UCAM Murcia. Keelan Owen keeps it alive. 3-pointer in the corner. Can't get it. And now Milton Doyle transition. And a foul is called, a blocking foul. Well, the home crowd clearly don't agree with it, but it's the right call. Nonetheless, Jones. I think what John Patrick is trying to say, he wasn't moving, but you can see transition. Well, he's lucky not to get called for a travel there. That's a good call from the official. A very good call, because you can see he wasn't set and he was moving into him. There's not a charging foul in my opinion. Jones picks up a second personal foul. Now Ollison kicks out Soko. He's tried 1-3. This time he gets it. Obi Soko from downtown. 6-point lead now. Crawford gives it up. Keelan Martin's made 1-3. Makes this one. Back down to a 3-point deficit. Keelan Martin just sinking it now. Second triple. Askia Booker tries to. Doesn't get it. Well, now MHP Reason Lovisberg, 3 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can dribble this one down for the last shot of the first half. Now Crawford just running the clock down now. JC's going to go pick and roll. Well, JC's going all the way. And he's fouled. It's only the first team foul for UCAM Murcia here in the second quarter. Now, some people will look at that stat and say it's good defense, but really, if you've got no team fouls, you're not contesting anything. And really, a team that's top of the table here really should be contesting everything on defense. Well, 8.8 seconds to go. They'll get the last shot. Keelan Martin's made 2 threes. Makes the third one as he ties the game up. Keelan Martin, third 3 of the half. Ties it up. MHP Reason Lovisberg, a little bit of life, a little bit of hope as they go into halftime tied up, 41 apiece. Well, a team that hasn't won a game here are just inspiring their home crowd. And I'm not sure what was called here. Are they trying to say it was a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer? Now, Keelan Martin catches the ball off the dribble. Where's his foot land? From this angle, it looks like a 3-pointer, but you can't be too short. There has to be a better replay of it. 3-pointer's called. We got a tie game going into the half. Well, we'll just show you some stats. We'll show you a couple of highlights, but, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 14 minutes for the second half. You can see UCAM Murcia, 6 3-pointers, as well as MHP Reason Lovisberg. Nothing to separate these two teams other than UCAM Murcia maybe being undefeated right now. Just need to wake up a little bit and realize MHP Reason Lovisberg are putting up a bit of a fight, and they're not going to go away easily. But that is the score at the end here of the first half. 41 apiece. Go get someone to drink. Go get someone to eat. We'll be back here in 14 minutes. Game day 6 of the Basketball Champions League, Group A. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a basketball game we have tonight. You can see MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg winless so far here in the regular season, but they are putting up a fight. Perimeter shooting and the turnovers from UQAM Murcia really caused them all sorts of problems, but UQAM Murcia, again, you see this coming with a team that's on the rise. Sometimes it's harder to defend what you've got onto than it is to attack. When you're undefeated, you really become the hunted. Everyone's going to be after you. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg would have had a buzz coming into this game, knowing that winless, they've got nothing to lose. So they've got to go out and play. Really, they've been playing some of their most inspiring basketball. They had a good game last week. They came out short, lost on the road in overtime. But it's going to be a big, big game for them, that's for sure. Really, you talk about tempo, you talk about playing with a bit of heart and desire. UQAM Murcia, they've just been challenged at the moment. John Patrick, a couple of words, has got his boys playing, but UQAM Murcia know full well with their strengths and capabilities and what they got on their roster and the depth they've got, they can turn it on and off when they want to. Well, the MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg fans look like they're enjoying the occasion. Smiles on the faces, which you saw a lot of last year. But 20 minutes to go here, 2 quarters of 10. They've got to stay in there, ride the storm. UQAM Murcia know very well. This is going to be the time they're going to switch it on and just take it over. JC's in the lineup with Keelan Martin, Aaron Bass as well, Walakovsky. They're really going to have to play all out. Lamont Deshaun Jones as well. Boy, begin the third quarter, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Atmosphere just getting a bit more electric in here. Well, curls the screen now, kicks out to Keelan Martin. JC comes off one screen, crosses over. 10 on the shot clock. Jones tries to throw it. Martin Keelan. Cross court, good ball movement. Well, gets him up. This time takes a 3, gets a touch. No foul called. Well, strong rebound by Kloof. Well, in the lane, Kate gets blocked. Well, he was about to throw it down, but he gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, that was a strong, strong play by the 21-year-old. Well, Romanian international started his career in the center of Spain at the capital. And he slowly moved his way through the ranks, but he's enjoying his career here now with UQAM Murcia as he makes the first free throw. Well, he stands at 6'9", but he's just really a strong block of muscle that can really power his way. And if he just develops that low block game, that back down post game, he's going to be one of Europe's elite post players. He gets a second one, but UQAM Murcia now lead this one by 3 with a tipping up that missed free throw. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg don't box out. JC pulls up, he's hit 2 threes, hits a third one. Well, perimeter shooting, just keeping MHP Reason Lewisburg in the game. Well, JC now moves up to 11 points. He's hit 3 triples. He's 80% from the field. Kloof now gives up to Milton Doyle. Curls a screen with a jump hook, and it's too easy. Milton Doyle in the key with this baby jump hook. Well, JC now, he's going to attack the basket. He'll kick it out. Keelan Martin will try a 3. Doesn't get it. That's a problem now for MHP Reason Lewisburg. Undersized, not a lot of offensive rebounding. Kloof goes lob pass. Doyle kicks in the corner. Well, they keep it alive. Soko, Kate, wow, unaware where he was, but Sadia Rojas tries the 3. In and out, doesn't get it. Emmanuel Kate just shows the inexperience, wasn't aware where he was. Jones now crosses over, pulls up, tough shot, and it's nothing but net. Lamonte Sean Jones, he now moves to 14, and he ties it up. Shalon Kloof on the ball, going to take his time. Kicks out Sadia Rojas. Rojas keeps it alive, puts up the jump hook. Wow, lost the ball, but you can see Keelan Martin just gets a hard knock on the knee. Sadia Rojas now with 4 points in the game. Martin goes hand up now with JC. JC now on the ball, going to go pick and roll. Walikovsky. JC takes it in. He's got Walikovsky wide open. He's hit 1 3, doesn't get it, way up. You got to ask yourself, do you want out Walikovsky taking those shots? He's more clinical in the low block. And he's got it by Obi Soko. Here's a mismatch. Shalon Kloof made 1 3 already. Shalon Kloof just sinks the dagger. And MHP Reason Lewisburg back down by 5. They got to call timeout. Well, the assist from Obi Soko, but you cannot give Shalon Kloof any time or space. He will sink those triples.
Hey guys, we got to get the loose balls. We got to get the loose balls.
Well, both these teams now 7 3-pointers each. You can Murthia 12 for 19 from within the rainbow, just shooting a little bit better.
Hey, look, it's a fight. Yeah, we're getting good shots. We're getting good shots. I think we should keep running L. When you get the ball on L, okay, you may be able to turn the corner even on that first one. Okay, get through. We're popping and then look in the corner. Okay, let's run it now, Donatas. You run it. Hey, okay, you're coming off of.
Okay, when the ball goes to the low
Well, the fast break point set at all. Cam Murphy, that's just simply why they're top of the group right now, undefeated. 12 points on the fast break. At times they show a bit of unselfish basketball for that matter. But again, when you got power forwards like Obi Soko, who can put the ball on the floor and take it, he can run any fast break for that matter. Well, there's the assist and the 3 from Shalon Kloof, just knocking it down from downtown. JC, well picked, he pulls up for a tough shot. It's a long 2, they don't get it. It looks like there's a foul under the basket on Milton Doyle. You see Klassen was going in for the rebound. Well, just look at these fans, the passion, what it means to them. The famous yellow and black here in the south of Germany. Well, they get it in. He's not really one to pull it out from the perimeter, but again, it's the perimeter shooting that really is keeping MHP Reason Lewisburg in the game. And an offensive foul there set by Owen Klassen. Well, costly turnovers, but really, you can't be getting called for fouls like that when you're chasing the game, really. You're just trying to stay in the game. And there's no need for it. You just got to stand still. Let JC come off the screen. He picks up his 3rd personal. Well, Shalon Kloof now. He's up to Sadio Rojas. Rojas looking for Milton Doyle. Milton Doyle been a little bit quiet tonight. Maybe he could just get things going in the clutch time. 4 on the shot clock. Corner to Rojas. Rojas goes baseline. Rojas gets a tough shot off, and it's off the backboard right at the end of the shot clock. Sadio Rojas just makes it count when it's needed. JC now trailing by 7 points. Gonna go pick and roll here. Got to kick it out. Keelan Martin crosses over. Martin all the way. Gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, but doesn't get the and one. The foul is on Sadio Rojas. There's a strong move there by Keelan Martin, but again, look at this by Sadio Rojas. End of the shot clock. Baseline spins. Well, he's very unlucky not to get the and one there. Keelan Martin in and around. He's got to make that. He's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. His first year out of university. He hits the first free throw. It's a good experience for him here this season. You know, rookie season in Europe, but also in the Basketball Champions League. That's a good club to be playing for his development. As he makes them both. Cuts it back down now to a 5-point ball game. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Well, MHP Reason Ludwigsburg, 100% so far, 5 for 5, but they got to get to the free throw line more. Of course, trouble. Shalon Kloof now looking for Kate. Owens is on 3 fouls. Kate kicks out Kloof. 3 in the corner. Doesn't get it. They come out with a loose ball. And now they can break. JC gets the screen. JC steps back, tough shot. Well, he's fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. You can see the fan in the back. One of the technical code. But really, Javier Juarez is just only inquiring about the call there. It's probably because he's falling into him, really. Well, JC's now going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, Jordan Crawford, only 5'6". I mean, he was in Macedonia last year. Had a brief stint in the G League with the Memphis Hustle, as well as the Canton Charge and the Westchester Knicks. Played his university basketball at Bowling Green, and originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. So he makes a second one. We're back down to a 3-point ball game. MHP Reason Ludwigsburg going away. Keep fighting back. Remember, for a team like this, you know, winless in the regular season, really, he's got to keep clawing your way back into the game. Kloof now guarded. Well, he's got time and space. Shalon Kloof really, you can see he's trying to get the offense going, but Milton Doyle gives up to Kate. Kate turns it over. Well, if you can, Murphy, look back on this game, one thing they've got to really make sure going into next week is that they take care of the turnovers. Just one too many. Well, takes in the lane, tries the lob with Klassen, but you know, Jones, at that point, you're throwing a pass. You never jump in the air to make a pass. Klassen's probably wondering there's no space to roll, but they're going to get the ball baseline as Kate hit it out of bounds. We'll get it in. Aaron Best this time takes the 3, puts it up, and he ties the game up at 53 apiece. Well, MHP Reason Ludwigsburg just keep clawing back into the game. Best now moves up to 8 points. Rojas now gives up to Kloof. Kloof time and space. Well, why not? Pull the trigger, puts the 3 up, and you do not leave Shalon Kloof wide open as he hits another triple. Kloof now moves up to 10 points, 3 of those from the perimeter. Best now comes off a screen. best long two, put on the line, doesn't get it. And Klassen is fouled underneath the basket. It's only the 14th foul, so it'll be a baseline ball. The foul was on Milton Doyle. Well, Best there, not aware, but look at this, Kloof. Nobody comes out to contest. Klassen, you can't leave him wide open. Shalon Kloof, one of the best point guards here in the Basketball Champions League. And for that matter, in Europe as well. You can see he's just doing the work for Netherlands in all the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. And an offensive foul on Oren Klassen, and he picks up his 4th personal foul of the game. He's got his elbow in his throat, I mean, that's for sure. It's a dangerous play, but yeah, I'm gonna agree with the official on that one. It's just the elbow. Well, Shalon Kloof, we got a man down now. Delia is gonna go hand off Ollison. Ollison, deadly shooter from the perimeter. Soko in the lane, Soko missed the layup. Delia gets the rebound. Delia tries to go up with it, doesn't get it. Well, Wadakovsky keeps it alive. Jones isolates Jones all the way. Jones lays it up off the backboard. And he cuts it down to a 1-point ball game. Well, this is going to be the best Jones has played now. 16 points, 58% from the perimeter. Hand over Kloof. And a foul into the basket. The foul's on Best as he gives a shot to Soko. It's going to be a sideline ball, baseline ball for that matter, for Cam Murthia. Well, Kloof comes off one screen now. Well, he's got Soko wide open in the corner. Didn't give it to him before the shot clock. Kloof going to pull up for a 3 here, possibly. No, takes it in. Kloof all the way, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. Well, that's a 24-second violation. Did not hit the ball, did not hit the rim. And again, that's the 4th time now that has happened to Cam Murthia. Askia Book is just going to come in. Well, this could be a problem now for MHP Rees and Ludwigsburg. Methodical 3-point shooter just coming to the game. Well, they get the handoff now. Well, tries the 3. He's tried one tonight, doesn't get it. And again, in Cam Murthia, when they take long shots, they don't have a lot of rebounders, but now when Cam Murthia can build, Sadio Rojas takes it in, spins. And tries to reach there, but Jones just gets lucky as Booker comes off one screen. Booker goes baseline, kicks out. Ollison catches it, 4 on the shot clock, steps back, big 3, in and out, doesn't get it. Well, there's a foul on the rebound. Wow, it's on Ovi Soko. Now that's a 15 foul, so MHP Rees and Ludwigsburg will be going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, the 3 was tough, couldn't get it. Well, there's a good call. Just Soko just gets a lock of the arm. It's unfortunate because, you know, you really want all your players to go in for second opportunities, and that's all Soko is doing. But just listen to this atmosphere. You know, you play for a club like MHP Rees and Ludwigsburg, and you play with passion and heart. These fans will give it to you for 40 minutes of every game, and they do it on the road as well. Well, he makes the first free throw. Well, Donatas Savekis now stepping in big time. These free throws are big. Well, he can't get it. Ollison did not pull the trigger there. An offensive foul is called. Well, MHP Rees and Ludwigsburg right now are just inviting, Cam Murthia just allowing MHP Rees and Ludwigsburg back into this one. Well, Sergio Rojas picks up his third personal foul. They need him for the fourth quarter, so he's just going to send him to the bench. Well, picks his dribble up. Walikowski gives it back to him. And now they're going to go pick and roll on the ball again. Shakes and bakes. Well, no one to kick out to. No movement. Steps back. 2 on the shot clock. Got to shoot it. Puts it up. Hits the rim. They don't come up with a loose ball. Soko now. Oh, turns it over again. Best. He turns it over. Sloppy play. Askia Booker. Dalia dunks it in transition. Well, you can see Sabekis there trying to tell his team, slow it down. Under a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Cat Murphy will lead this one by 2 points. Sabekis, well, took the penetration, but pulled out Sabekis' hesitation. Bumps, tries the layup, doesn't get it. And now Cat Murphy can break. Well, looking for Marcus Dalia. Ollison. Well, Ollison now not pulling the trigger. He's got to have confidence in his jump shot. Dalia backs down in the lane, fades away. Marcos Dalia, the Argentine, just going to work in the low block. And a timeout now to MHP Reason Liversburg. Well, now Cam Murthy playing with the composure that has them top of the group. John Patrick trying to, and that's the thing you gotta love about John Patrick, probably one of the most professionals in the game. You know, trying to just talk with the officials, and that's how coaches should speak with the officials.
You gotta move without the ball. Just standing around, you gotta start cutting. Start cutting. Look, guys, we're okay. We gotta take our time on the fast break. Take our time on the fast break.
Well, you can see Coach Patrick, he's right. I mean, look, you got guys penetrating in the lane. You got Best. You've had JC penetrating. You got players standing around. You know, you got to cut or something. Make yourself available.
We want to get good shots.
Well, Cam Murphy now. Shalom Kloof, that top scorer. Obi Soko has 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Well, 6 and 3 away from that double-double.
Obi, vas por Kate. Va. Vamos. Va.
Well, there's Best. I mean, Best, you got to know where you go. You dribble into 3 players. You got to pull that out, but Marcos Dalia with the quick dunk in transition just gives it a throwdown. Now Best gives it up. Well, tries the backdoor play, didn't have it. Well, JC gets a handoff. JC, well, he's got Walikowski. Walikowski's going to make the penetration, make the bump. Off the backboard! Adam Walikowski going to work off the penetration. Well, now there's 6 seconds difference between game clock and shot clock. If you're Cam Murphy, you got to run this one down. There's no need to foul. What are you fouling for? Keelan Martin, you're just sending Obi Soko to the free throw line. And that is a rookie blunder, because now Obi Soko is going to hit these 2 free throws and put them back up by 4. And you got to play with composure. Well, now that is a defensive blunder. Coach Patrick's going to have to sort out. As Obi Soko now, the former Duquesne basketball player, British international, hits the first free throw. Well, he's a late bloomer in the game, coming through the system, as did Miles Hessen, who played for the British national team, but what an inspiring story. Well, now JC is going to have to run the clock down here. 10 seconds, want to go pick and roll. They got to get a shot up. 7 on the clock now. Well, fakes it, crosses over, turns it over. Now, Soko, 2 seconds, dunks it! Obi Soko at the end of the third quarter. Well, what a defensive play, but Obi Soko ran the fast break and he threw it down. Well, MHP Reason Liversburg They get back in it, but then they blow it in the end. Look at this, defensive turnover. Booker throws it. Soko, it's a touchdown. What a dunk. And they take out photographers and the cameramen. Well, that is the end here of the third quarter. UQAM Murcia, when they make blunders, when they make turnovers, but then they just build a lead and they make a little bit of an arch. Now, they've got to hold on to this lead. JC, they're hitting the third quarter three-pointer. Well, fourth quarter underway. UQAM Murcia lead this one by 6. They start with the first possession. Booker in the lane. Booker puts up the floater, puts him up by 8. Askia Booker going in the lane. Well, Askia Booker's trying to make a statement to his coach. He wants to start and roll. He wants to be the #1 choice as he has 12 points in the game. Jones now gets a screen from Walikovsky. Jones, time. Corner, got to make it. Big three, doesn't get it. UQAM Murcia, they can break. Booker transition out. He's got to pull it out. Pulls up, Askia Booker, doesn't get it. And now Jones comes up with it behind the back. Best all the way, lays it up, and one. Aaron Best is going to go to the free throw line and make it a 3-point play. The foul there on Obi Soko. Look at Best, hangs in the air, makes the contact, and just kisses it off the glass. And again, we talked about this earlier in the game. You know, when UQAM Murcia have a lead, there's got to be plays where they're going to kill it off. And again, they just allow MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg back in it as he makes the 3-point play. That's a 5-point lead now to UQAM Murcia. Well, Ollison now on the ball, gives it up to Delia, gets a handoff back to Delia. Delia, Soko under the basket with a simple dunk. Well, unselfish play there by UQAM Murcia. They moved the ball well. They go back up by 7 points. Obi Soko with 15 points, 50% from the field. Crosses over Jones, contact off the backboard, misses the layup. Now, can UQAM Murcia build a bigger lead? Milton Doyle in transition. Off one screen, kicks it out. Booker's gonna go pick and roll now with Obi Soko. High post, Delia looking for the lob. Soko under the basket, spins around, goes up, gets rejected. UQAM Murcia. Well, they draw the foul there. Smart play by JC to draw the foul on Ollison. And Emmanuel Kate is gonna come back in the game. I understand why he's taking Obi Soko out there. I mean, Obi Soko really is the one leading the energy, leading the spirit in the low block, but he's brought in Emmanuel Kate. And that might just work there for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Soko is their biggest threat on offense. Walikovsky fakes the handoff. in the low block. But backs down, fades away. It's a tough shot. He's got to make it. Nothing but net. What a shot. It's a fadeaway by Keelan Martin. And we're back to a 5-point deficit. And Askja Bukka gives it to Delia. Doyle wide open to Ottosson. Well, he almost loses it. And Walikowski unable to keep it alive. As Cam Murthy will get the ball baseline. Well, he does look a little bit concerned because he knows his team haven't been able to kill this one off. Bukka in the lane. Well, Bukka gets a foul. He draws the foul. Smart play there by Askja Bukka. Well, Delia now gets it on the side, back to Askja Bukka. It's only Keelan Martin's second personal, but Bukka, long 2, foot on the line, doesn't get it. Yeah, think about step back and he would have made the 3. JC now gives up, pick and pop, big 3, hits the 3-pointer, cuts it down. MHP Reason Lewisburg are not going away. Well, what a 3 by Keelan Martin. And maybe there is hope. Cam Murthy, they build a lead, but they just don't run away with it. And it's a timeout now to the boys from Spain.
I said black all pick and roll with number 50.
Well, again, a substitution, Obi Soko. Soko, top scorer, is your biggest threat in the game. You take him out, MHP Reason Lewisburg, they get right back in it.
We know you can play 50, like on that, okay? You can play 50.
Well, Jones and Martin, joint top scorers with 16 each, Crawford chipping in 13. It's got to be their best game so far. And what a game to play against a team who's undefeated here in the regular season. The pick and pop, set the screen, popped right out, and just hit the 3-pointer. Well, here was the previous fadeaway. That's like a Dirk Nowitzki shot. Nothing but net. You see, he looks very frustrated, but really, he had a good thing going when they built the lead, and he made the substitution. Well, Delia low block, Delia good hand, Delia lays it up, and one, Marcos Delia. Well, the Argentine now is going to go to the free throw line to make it a 3-point play. As soon as he didn't even set the screen, he just went right to the basket. Completely fooled the defense. Well, now he can put them back up by 5 points if he makes his free throw. Misses the free throw. Well, you never want to look back on the game and think, had you made all your free throws, could have been a different outcome. JC kicks it out behind the back. Corner. Was a foul. Well, JC did the behind the back pass, but really, he did not hit the sweet spot of Keelan Martin. Well, there's the foul there from Askja Bukka, but Askja Bukka puts his hand up to acknowledge JC, catches it off the inbound. Back to Martin. He's hit 2 threes. Oh, baby! Hits a third! 1-point ball game. Top scorer in the game now with 19 points. Milton Doyle, Askja Bukka now. Delios backs down, goes baseline. Tough shot. Doesn't get it. And now MHP Reason Lewisburg can take the lead. JC back to Walikowski. Pick and pop. Doesn't get it. Oh, poor play there from MHP Reason Lewisburg. Bukka comes off a screen, gives it Kate. Delia gets blocked, but he's fouled. And Marcos Delia will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul looks like it's on Keelan Martin. Well, here's the play. Well, that's a good call. That's a foul. Definitely foul. The foul's on Walikovsky for me. Well, these now are big free throws for Marcos Delia. Well, he misses again. Misses last free throw, and he misses this one. Makes the second one. And Emmanuel Kate and Owen Klassen, you love to see that physicality on the Bucks out on the rebounds. And now JC's going to bring the ball up. JC's going to attack Kate. JC with a floater, ties the game up. 71 apiece. Strong move by the little point guard. He now moves up to 15. Well, Obi Soko's back in the game. Kate, time, space, all the way. Offensive foul. Owen Klassen took the charge. What a charge. Got set. Kate just ran right into him. Look at this by JC with the floater. Well, Kate picks up his 4th personal. JC, they can take the lead here. Goes baseline. Back out of JC. Shake and bake. Well, it's a tough three. Doesn't get it. Big rebound. Best got to go up with it. Gets blocked. Soko, transition. You step all the way. Doesn't get the and one. But Obi Soko will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, it's 2 opportunities now. What a block by Milton Doyle. Rejection. But Obi Soko running the break here. Almost like a 2-man, if you like. And that's what you get from Obi Soko. Well, the British international missed the free throw. Ucam Murthia have missed 4 free throws in their last 6 attempts. And the Nerves, this is a big test for them. They're undefeated. Missed them both. JC pulls up, hits it, and he gives Ucam Murthia the lead. What a shot there by JC. Charlon Cliff comes off the screen, gives it up. Back to Milton Doyle. Ucam Murthia, they try to tie it up. Milton Doyle under the basket. Kate missed it, goes up, can't get it, still can't get it. And it's out of bounds. And it's MHP Reason Lucasburg ball. And Obi Soko trying to say he didn't touch it. And just listen to these fans. 4.5 to go here, 4th quarter. The biggest 4 minutes of the season for MHP Reason Lucasburg. JC off the back foot, takes it to a 4-point lead. Biggest lead of the night, and he loves it. Look at the swagger, look at the talking. With another 4 minutes, he gives MHP Reason Lucasburg a 4-point lead.
Down the way. Sadi, vas por Brad. Más duros en ataque al subirla. Si no, no lo van a pitar.
Well, 14 turnovers, just too many for Ucam Murthia. But this is the biggest test for them. They have never trailed. The closest they've got was sitting as Avellino. They've not had a scare like this from any team. Again, you know, they had an 8-point lead. He took Obi Soko out of the game. When he took him out, his top scorer, well, Emirates, P. Reese, and Ludwigsburg, we talked about the depth, 30 points from the bench.
Yeah, Doyle's on the pick and roll, you got ahead.
Well, look at this with JC being held all the way off the backboard. And he loves it. Tough player. And again, when you play for a team like UCAM Murcia, if you just give them energy, these fans, that's the love they'll give you. Big play to Milton Doyle. They almost turn it over. Sadio Rojas goes baseline. In the lane, Kate's got to go up. Strong move there by the young man. And they've been waiting for that all game long. Cuts it down now to a 2-point ball game. Kate moves to 11 points. Well, JC on the ball. JC off one screen. Inside, turns it over. Offensive foul. Now he's fouled out. Owen Klassen has fouled out of the game. That's his 5th personal foul. Well, Ludwigsburg call timeout. Well, no timeout was called, but I thought that's what the official went for, but Milton Doyle. Soko, dish up, Kate lays it up, and he ties it up. 75 apiece. What a game we've got. Well, Walakosi hands it up. Big play now, 6 on the shot clock. Crosses over. Behind the back, well, he gets rejected. Well, Sadio Rojas from behind. Down low, Soko kicks out. Well, Obi Soko turns it over. Well, neither team really can get a grip on this one right now. What a pass, but you got to go up and dunk it. If you attempt to dunk, you'll get fouled. Well, gets away with a push-up there. Gives up to Keelan Martin now. 10 on the shot clock. Got it by Soko. He's going to isolate. Pulls up. Big 3. In and out. Doesn't get it. And now just under 2.5 to go here. UCAM Murcia can take the lead if they get a field goal. Milton Doyle, Kate under the basket. He scored the last 6 points for UCAM Murcia, and they regain the lead. This is like a roller coaster right now. It's up and down. Well, JC's got 19 points, 6 assists. He's 4 assists away from the double-double.
Just jog behind. Ready to switch.
And you got to credit MHP Reese and Ludwigsburg. They have not won a game all season, but they're playing with the heart that they had last year. A lot of changes to the squad, a lot of key personnel gone, but you know what? If you play like this every week, these home fans, they'll give you the support.
Listen, guys, on offense, we've done it before. Go L.
They're down by 2. Just over 2 minutes to go. Soko now double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds. He's 5 assists away from a triple-double. This is why he made all-team Basketball Champions League last year. Well, they get the ball inbound in now. Under 2 minutes to go. They can tie it up with a 2. They can take the lead with a 3. They take a tough jump shot. Gets it to Trump. Well, Lamont Deshaun Jones, been quiet. Now he moves up to 18. 77 apiece here. 1:45 to go. Soko on the ball. Milton Doyle, baseline, Kloop, easy layup, and one. Or MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Not the first time we've seen it fall asleep on defense. But again, free throws been an Achilles heel for UQAM Murcia. And the Dutch international can put him up by 3 if he makes this. Gets the free throw. And he puts him up by 3. Wadakovsky now gives up to Keelan Martin, back to JC. JC baseline, kicks out. Jones head to 3. Corner, Best will take it. Way off. Well, minute 16 to go. This is UQAM Murcia's game to win. Big defensive play here. They must get a stop. Soko gives up to Kate. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Soko. Puts it up. 24-second violation. 6th time tonight. We've seen that by UQAM Murcia. Well, these fans keep singing. They're down by 3. 52 seconds to go. JC comes off the screen. Well, Wadakovsky back to JC. Back out. JC in the lane. Cuts it down to a 1-point game. 32 seconds to go. UQAM Murcia must hold their nerve. Milton Doyle brings the ball up. Got it by Jones. Oh, he loses it. Still all the way. Jones gives them a 1-point lead. And look at the swag as he gives them a 1-point lead with 22 seconds left. What a defensive play by Jones. And maybe, just maybe, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg could be coming up with a victory tonight. Well, UQAM Murcia turnovers have been their Achilles, along with the free throws. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg have hit 10 threes tonight. They're 10 for 28.
Hey. Aquí, salida 3, ¿ok? Askia. No, wait. Brad.
They run that motion where they go toward the 2 side.
UQAM Murcia dominated the rebounds 36 to 28, but they're down by 1 with 22 seconds to go.
Where's Scott? Which way? Hold. Let's go. No, only one son.
Well, here was a defensive mix-up, the mistake that cost him. Milton Doyle's not even the point guard. I mean, at this stage, when it's everything on the line, you need the ball in the hands of your most experienced ball handler. And look at that, he loves it. Now, if you're UQAM Murcia, do you run the clock down and get the last shot? MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg do not want a foul. Kloop gives up to Sadio Rojas. 10 on the clock. Kluf, no shot clock. Doyle, Mill Doyle, floater, doesn't get it. And look, it's all over. It's all over. MHP Reeds in Ludwigsburg. They get the first victory here in the Basketball Champions League. They knocked off UCAM Murcia, who get their first defeat. Well, these home fans, they've been waiting all season, and finally, it's all over. They get their first victory. Well, UCAM Murcia were 5-0, and there'll only be one team tonight, or tomorrow, they'll be undefeated, and that will be Iberostar Tenerife. But that is as it stands here, as UCAM Murcia fall tonight on the road here in Germany. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a game it was tonight. A team who made it to the semifinals last year. They were inspired by JC, Jordan Crawford, inspired by Keelan Martin, and they went all the way, and they come out with their first victory. Every stat they were outnumbered in, rebounds, assists, but look at the turnovers. They only had 8, UCAM Murcia had 17. Too many turnovers. Soko with a double-double. JC with 21, 4 assists away from his double-double. But that is as it stands. As MHP Reeds in Ludwigsburg, maybe, just maybe there's life. There you can see the children of the players. What a night it is. It's a kiss from Daddy. And what hard work it paid off as they finally pick up their first victory. Walikovsky shows his love to the fans for their loyalty. They've always stuck by this team. Well, look what it means to these players. You know, the first 5 games, they look lifeless, no energy. All of a sudden, one win could turn their season around. Just maybe could make them believe. And he can't stop loving the fans enough. But that's what it means to these guys. This is what it means to their fans as well. And here, they'll do the famous celebration with the fans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Basketball Champions League is full of surprises. UCAM Murcia have been in many opinions the favorites to probably win this year. It just goes to show you don't turn up every week. Even the teams at the bottom can beat you. UCAM Murcia, respectfully, one of the best clubs in Europe for that matter. But they came in tonight. You know, they didn't get outplayed, but really, it was the complacency at the end, the turnovers. They had an 8-point lead in the fourth quarter. Obi Soko, their best player, went to the bench, which personally I thought wasn't the best decision, but from there they paid the price. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg just got back into it. Well, it was non-stop all game for them. Shalom Kloof, inspiring as he was, just wasn't enough to get them over the finish line. Maybe a team that will probably one of the favorites last year, who lost a lot of players, as we said. Maybe this could be the start for them. You remember, it's top 4 teams that will qualify. There's no reason why they can't finish in that 4th place if they keep playing like this. And again, with a lot of new personnel, it takes time to get used to each other. But where next for these teams? UCAM Murcia. Next week, they'll be on the road against Bonvit. What will surely be a hostile but very intense atmosphere. While MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, they're on the road to Nizhny Novgorod. But it's a big game to say the least. JC just doing the work, going end to end, giving them the inspiration in the backcourt they needed. Well, Manuel Kate really kept UCAM Murcia in it at the end. He brought them back, but that was a turnover that cost him the game. And that was it. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you for more games tomorrow night. It's good night tonight for the Basketball Champions League. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg pick up that first important victory. But for now, it's good night.